So going into this match Saturday in Toronto at All Out, you guys and Ricochet against the Hurt Syndicate. This has been building for a while, quite some time. Arguably since even before you guys joined with Ricochet, because he has his issues with them from before. What do you guys expect to happen in this match aside from Carnage?
I mean, respect, respect, because besides Carnage, man, that's pretty much what's gonna happen, deal. Like he's been saying the last few years, chaos, chaos, chaos. We're gonna go out there, we're gonna beat the living hell out of each other, and just like two bulls just going head to head or two lions fighting, like, this Darwin's theory. You know what I mean? Survival of the fittest. So we're excited for what's to happen, and the aftermath is we're gonna get our respect from them, from this company, from the world.
For sure. And obviously, you guys know the Hurt Syndicate pretty well by now. Do you think they're maybe like gonna try and surprise you with something you might not have seen, or are you guys trying to do that to them, or is it just gonna be all out carnage and chaos like you guys said?
I think it's gonna be all out chaos, but I think if anything, the fans are gonna be surprised by what we pull out. They haven't seen us really work together as a trio other than one or two matches.
Yeah.
We got some stuff in store, and I don't think they can't understand how vicious we're all gonna be. And we haven't seen MVP in the ring only once in the past year or two, so I don't know what they're gonna pull out. But they're all heavy hitters. They all have their technical abilities and speed and stuff. But we're three dangerous men on a mission right now.
We're gonna make a
Quest for gold.
statement.
Yeah.
We're gonna make a statement. This is gonna be our welcome to AEW moment where it's like, yeah, we're here and we're here to stay. We're not just here for a couple weeks and then we're gonna be off TV again. No more. None of that. This is gonna be our chance to showcase why we deserve where we're at.
For sure. I want to pick at pairing you guys with Ricochet. You guys already had the tag team. You guys were on ROH doing your thing. The added dynamic of bringing in a character like Ricochet, how seamless was that transition, and what did you think at the initial at when it first happened? What did you think of the pairing with you guys and Ricochet?
I think it's pretty seamless, and honestly, it was for us. It was open trial.
Yeah.
We forced his hand. We showed him what we could do. He watched us versus Jet Speed, and he was out there live on commentary, seeing that we were superstars, seeing how powerful, how vicious, how dangerous we could be. He's like, I like those guys. These are the guys that I need to be with me. And if anything, we're all just going to elevate one another and just bring out the best in each other. But it was seamless.
For sure. And in the time that you spent with Ricochet, obviously that's a guy who's got a lot of experience in the ring, traveled the world. What has he taught you about being a professional wrestler and the time you've spent with him so far?
I say like his work ethic and how he approaches it. Like he's always ready to work. He's very creative, So that was the one thing is just like just watching him and see how he processes stuff. Like it's like, okay, this is how he's been doing it. He said it earlier in some other stuff, like over 22 years. Like he's a professional and not just a professional. He is elite at what he does. So for us to see how he does it and what it takes to be that, man, it's amazing because now we're gonna be like, oh, that's what we need to do. So it's just been great. He's been a great friend, a great mentor, the whole nine, man. So we're really happy and excited with this pairing.
Mm. For you mentioned mentor, I want to take it back to for both of you the start of your careers and getting into professional wrestling. Who are some of the names that influenced you and helped you train when you first got into this business?
When I first started, it was RJ Meyer and Dean Gutlett from Maryland Championship Wrestling. But then right after that, I met Joey Mercury at the ROH Dojo, and he taught me everything that there was about wrestling. This man was doing Mania main events with the top people in the business at the time, and learning from like people like Fit Finley, just learning from these legends, all the little intricacies of the pro wrestling, the details that truly take it from here to here. That man taught me so much. Same as Jonathan Gresham as well too. He's in the dojo, and everybody that we've come in the ring with, like Russell, Kenny Omega, Chris Jericho, FTR, Okada, Tanahashi, the list can keep going. And everybody that Mark Henry, talking to JR, everyone that we've been in the ring with or we've met in the back, give us little bits and pieces of nuggets, but then they're also like, y'all are almost there to just being top stars. Like you pass the airport test, you look fantastic, the work is great, it's snug. Y'all just need a smidge of seasoning and y'all are right there.
Yeah. And for me, like I learned everything from Rikishi, and he really taught me like the ins and out of this business, what to expect. And to work hard, you know, and with him and Miro really took me under his wing. That's my big bro right there. Like I wouldn't be where I'm at without him. He really helped me you know, in the ring, in the gym, like all that aspects of what it takes to be a pro. So, you know, those two individually, and then what he just said, once we got to the company, you know, there was a lot of people that are willing and wanting to help. And man, we looked for it and we found it. So anyone that took interest in us or anyone want to give us feedback, whether it was JR or, you know, Dean, you know, Milenko or anyone of like, we were so open to hearing that because all we want to be is great. We want to be great, man. And so we'll do whatever it takes. You know, we're humble men that understand what we're capable of. I think that's the difference. It's like we're not we're not satisfied where we're at. You know, not by a long shot. Like we deserve to be top stars in this company. You know, like he said over, like we look like stars, we talk like stars. It's because guess what? We are stars, and this is our chance to showcase that. So, you know, we just feel really blessed in the opportunities we've gotten thus far.
Mhm. And again, going back to the match on Saturday, Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, MVP. I mean, it's tough to pick out three names to put a trios team together that incites more fear than that trio.
So you say Toliana, Bishop Khan, and Ricochet.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for. Thank you. Just going up against a trio with that much experience, and you mentioned earlier MVP and how long he's been in the business. There's obviously a you can obviously learn so much from guys like that, but then obviously when you go up against them, is there any chance of like during a match you pick out things from a guy like that you might not have expected or seen? Obviously, with MVP's resume, everyone knows what he can do in the ring. But do you think he maybe has a surprise for you guys that you might not be ready for?
You better.
Yeah.
He better, and I expect him to.
Right.
I expect him to, and I expect us to react to that accordingly and do what it takes to win after. Man, like if you look at these heavyweights that fight in the ring, man, like you know that we're getting ready to take a punch, but we're also getting ready to give one. And you know, let the strongest one stand on top, man. Like I think it's just that plain and simple. You know, I think it's just you look at them, you look at us, who's going to win the fight? I think it's just as simple as that. It's nothing to where it has to be crazy cinematic. No, this is a fight, mano a mano, the true essence of professional wrestling. Who is the biggest and baddest around? And this Saturday, you'll find out who the biggest and baddest is in AEW. It'll be us three.
How quickly before the crowd starts erupting into meat chants do you think?
Could be immediately, or it could be a few minutes into it. If anything, they're gonna be making noise.
Yeah, that and then
Yeah.
the ball chance. I feel like it's over under on those, but I'll definitely go with the latter way he said and is making noise. If those chants, I'll say in the beginning, because after when the fight starts, there ain't gonna be no comical stuff, nothing of that. That's all they're gonna be. So maybe in the beginning you might hear a couple meats or ball chants, but once we get into the actual meat and potatoes of it,
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be less chanting and more screaming. So
Mhm. And taking a look at the all out card in general, putting your match aside for just a second, is there maybe a match other than yours that you guys are looking forward to witnessing backstage, or maybe somebody you looked up to in the business? Like for me, it's Hope and Cage. Like I grew up watching those guys. They're from Toronto. I'm from Toronto. That's just like the wrestling in the home city. It's I got my eye on that match. Is there any match like that for you guys that you have your eye set on aside from yours?
Definitely want to see the outcome of that tag team ladder match. If Brodito's going to retain those tag belts, or who's next on our hit list for the quest for gold. But personally, as well too, Mark Briscoe. I got to work in ROH back in the day and with him and his brother and Mark, man, he's a bad man. This thumbtack thing, I'm curious to see what that's all about. So I want to see some blood. I want to see some scrappiness, some viciousness. Other than our match, I feel it's gonna be Mark Briscoe's match.
That's great. And then for me, man, I'm very excited to see Hangman and Fletcher. You know, because we both have aspirations to be #1 top guys in this company, and to see how someone like Fletcher, who in a similar sense was a tag team guy, got set opportunities and made the most out of opportunities. But if you see how he looked from where he started to where he is now, man, he's another example of someone that works really hard. And for me, man, I like everyone, but I don't respect everyone. You know, like I'm the smiley guy in the company, and like everyone sees me, oh, I'm so nice. And like, yeah, I might like you, but doesn't mean I respect you. And Kyle is one of the people I respect heavily because he put his money where his mouth was. Like he worked hard, he got the opportunities, he made said opportunities, and he wouldn't be in the spot he is now if he didn't earn the trust. So it's almost like we're following the blueprint.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, all right, let's work hard, we'll become undeniable. Tony rewards people like that, clearly. And look where we're at now, we're being rewarded. So I'm definitely excited to see where that transpired because I'm excited for both Hangman and Fletcher's career here in AEW, and I'm sure we'll all cross paths one of these days.
I gotta say too, man, this whole show is gonna be a banger. It's a banger card.
Yeah.
I even Tekla, the Fatal 4-Way with the women's match.
We can go on and
Tekla's
on,
a
dude.
star, bro. I see her coming, like the aura, the presence. I'm like, all those women that Fatal 4-Way to are gonna kill it. Like I'm gonna be locked in the whole show.
And even the tailgate brawl with like that's just chaos.
Shibata and DG again, like,
Yeah.
oh, I can't see that.
The rubber match
Like,
of Shibata.
It's like Workhorseman, who was
Yeah.
another phenomenal tag team. I'm
Yeah.
happy to get an opportunity to showcase themselves. And man, who doesn't want to see Joe and Hobbs? You know, so it's gonna be a great show from start to bottom, from the tailgates, you know, all the way to the main event, man. AEW don't miss. We don't miss. The phrase we're the best wrestlers for a reason, because you're gonna see the best show on Saturday at All Out.
Mm. I don't think I have any questions other than that for AEW specific, but I was doing some research. Bishop Khan, I noticed you also have a Pan-African World Diaspora Wrestling World Championship. And you were the third champion to hold that title in its iteration. Being a tag team wrestler primarily on AEW ROH, is there a mentality shift in entering the ring as a singles competitor when you're still actively wrestling as a tag team?
100%, because initially both of us are single stars. Like we were put together as a tag team, and then we're gonna make this work. We're gonna reach all the heights we can as a tag team, but we are single stars. That's why I also have the aspirations of wrestling by myself. And then people can just see the glimpses of what we can do individually. You saw last night with Bobby Lashley. You see with my singles matches as the Pan-African World Champion. Like we are our own superstars, and together, like what we can achieve is just endless. But I don't know if there's necessarily a mentality shift. If anything, there's more time to just have the camera focused on myself. Just as I was so excited last night with him and Bobby Lashley. Before we went, I was like, this is your time to get over. This is your opportunity. And to come back and just like, even out there, I was just a big cheerleader. Like we do that for one another. And again, to just have those opportunities by ourselves, I think that just makes us better as a tag team altogether. Like we're sharpening our own iron, we come back, and then we're just twofold so much better. So.
And then just last one for you, won't take up too much of your time. You mentioned you're keeping your eyes on the tag matchup with the four-way. Aside from all those eight competitors, are there other tag teams you like to mix it up with in AEW in the near future?
We haven't wrestled the Young Bucks 2-on-2. You said Cope and Christian Cage are back together. So, I mean, that's true right there. FTR.
Man, FTR caught us when we were brand new tag team. First tag team match. I don't count the Gresham Lee Moriarty. That was a handicap match. You know, so like to go from then to what we can do now, man. They make magic with everyone in the ring. You know, like my first time in an AEW ring was with FTR at an AEW Dark. So like I know what they're capable of. And I'm excited to get the opportunity to throw it with them again.
Because I don't think they know what we're capable of now.
Yeah.
That was 3.5 years ago.
Yeah, it's a different Gates of Agony now.
Yeah, I feel like we were happy to be there last time.
Mhm.
Now it's like, nah,
Now
we're
we
not-
here.
Now we're here.
We here.
You know, like
Not just happy to be there anymore.
another time, gonna be however many times. We're looking to it be our time.
Yep.
You know, so it's like this is our statement this Saturday to showcase like we deserve to be here. You know, so because everyone knows what Ricochet's capable of.
Mhm.
Now this is our opportunity to showcase what we're capable of. So whether it's the trios, whether it's the tags, or as you can clearly see, we can both do single stuff. It's just whatever that's in store for us involves gold.
It's the only way to do it, right?
Right.
Appreciate your time, guys. I really look forward to the match on Saturday. Gates of Agony and Ricochet versus MVP Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, the Hurt Syndicate. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate your time today.
Thank you.